Welcome to Skeg Vegas Wrestling episode 12. I'm your host, your commentator, your ring announcer. If you are watching the show, please drop a like, please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell, select all, it will let you know whenever I go live. If you are watching the show, please type SVW in the live chat after every match so I know who's watching and who isn't. I would greatly appreciate if throughout the show you could send the show link about to your friends, to your social medias, to your followers, to your Instagram stories. Let's try and get as many viewers as possible. The show will begin live at 6 p.m. UK time in 7 minutes. We are coming live from Skegness, England. Please let me know if the mic quality and video quality is good. We are on the road to Skeg Vegas Wrestling Summer in Vegas 5. That is your next free to watch monthly pay-per-view. If the show ever does crash, I will be straight back live, so please make sure to come back, watch, drop a like. I want to see all the champions and the general manager in the live chat. I want to see the King of Vegas champion, Killian Crow, the Queen of Vegas champion, Paris Skye, the Princess of Vegas champion, Ashley Lee, the Wingman champions, Jordan Shaw and Amari Alcantara, the No Limits champion, Freddie Fox, the Ironman champion, Vincent Payne, and the general manager, Fox Winters. I would appreciate it if you guys could send a show link to your divisions in direct messages. Welcome Victoria, welcome Hunter, Iceland Frost, welcome Austin Hernandez, welcome Adrian Brooks, welcome Killian Crow, welcome King Phoenix, welcome Michael Mayer Matthews, welcome Liam White, welcome Lando Osborne, welcome Dakota Diamond, welcome Sakira Badu, welcome Paris Skye, welcome Nubia, welcome Luke Prime, welcome Trey Kush, welcome Devin Jones, welcome Andrea Andrews, welcome Angel, welcome Adam Punk, welcome Roxanne Storm, welcome Raynaud. Let's get the show to 22 likes to start off. What match is everyone most looking forward to tonight? Let me know in the live chat. Get comfy, get your snacks, get your beverages for some Skeg Vegas Wrestling action. I want to see all the champions and the general manager in the live chat. I would appreciate it if you guys could send the show link to your divisions in direct messages. Iceland Frost is looking forward to the main event. Somebody please let me know if the mic quality and video quality is good. Remember, if you've not got your wrestling name as your YouTube name, please let us know who you are. Get the show to 23 likes. How many likes are we currently on? Somebody please let me know. Thank you for letting me know that, Crow. Let's get the show to 25 likes. Welcome, Stacey Bluebird. Liam White's excited for Brody versus Ken Alexander. We're missing a few likes, people. If you haven't already, please do drop a like. It would be greatly appreciated. Welcome, Alexia Robinson. Welcome, Isabella. Crow, did you send the show link to the King of Vegas division in direct messages? The show will begin in 3 minutes. Thank you, I appreciate that, Crow. If somebody could do that for Queen of Vegas, Wingman, and No Limits, that would be awesome. Three minutes until the show begins. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. Paris, could you send the show link to the Queen of Vegas division in direct messages? Welcome, Alexis Black Lion. I'm not sure, Menace. Some of them will be, I believe. Welcome, Troy Dillon. Thank you, Paris. Two minutes until the show begins. We are going to kick off with n.e.r.d versus Troy Dillon in King of Vegas division action. Welcome Nathan Levi. Remember, if you've not got your wrestling name as your YouTube name, please let us know who you are. Will I say huge today? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not bad, thanks Stacey. What about you? Right, I want to see n.e.r.d and Troy Dillon in the live chat. I want to see who you want to win in the live chat. And I would greatly appreciate if you could send the show link about to your friends, to your followers, to your social medias, to your Instagram stories. Don't send the show link in the group chats. Send it in direct messages to people that are sending it in the group chats. I've already sent it in the group chat. You don't need sending in the group chat. You need sending in direct messages. Thank you, Paris. The show will begin any minute now. The King of Vegas champion, Killian Crow's got eyes on his division. Let's get into this show. It is going to be n.e.r.d versus Troy Dillon to kick off this show. King of Vegas division action. The following is your Skeg Vegas Wrestling opening contest and is a one-on-one match in the King of Vegas division. Making his way to the ring first, n.e.r.d. This match came about after a backstage altercation between Troy Dillon and n.e.r.d. Troy is putting his No Limits Championship match against the No Limits champion Freddie Fox at Summer in Vegas 5 on the line. Dillon is coming off a win last episode on episode 11 over Silas. n.e.r.d's last match was a loss to then Ironman champion Jaden Morales for the Ironman Championship. Troy is a former Wingman champion and n.e.r.d is a former Ironman champion. He was the inaugural Ironman champion. n.e.r.d's got a record of 14 wins and 23 losses at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Welcome Don Lee. n.e.r.d's not competed at Skeg Vegas Wrestling for a long time, but I believe he has been competing at other places, so I don't think ring rust will be an issue. And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Big Kimbo, Troy Dillon. Troy Dillon, a former Wingman champion with Miles Dixon. They were known as the Evil Twins, Kings of Chaos. And this week, Troy Dillon has Big Kimbo by his side. Troy Dillon with a record of 18 wins and 7 losses at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Let's get the show to 30 likes. This match will have a 15-minute time limit. Let's get the show to 32 likes, in fact. Thank you so much for watching Skeg Vegas Wrestling. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. n.e.r.d looks fired up to be back in a Skeg Vegas Wrestling ring. And off we go. Troy Dillon with a slap to the face. Joe Grip slaps to the face now by Troy Dillon. And a poke to the eyes. And a huge headbutt, but he's countered by n.e.r.d with the strikes of his own into the overhead belly to belly. n.e.r.d showing off his strength. Went for the stump to the back of the head. Troy Dillon with a punch to the body. And that huge headbutt that we've seen Troy Dillon use connects. Went for the punch and miss. Chop by n.e.r.d. Punch. Headbutt by n.e.r.d returning the favour. Stomp to the arm. Attacking Troy while he's down. Stomp to the back. Pulls him up somewhat. Into the ropes goes n.e.r.d. And a shot to the back of Troy Dillon. Into the cover. That's not going to be enough to beat Troy Dillon. Not even a one. Sent off into the ropes. DDT by Dillon. I'm not sure if Big Kimbo got rid of the turnbuckle. That's why the referee's in the corner fixing that. Punch. Striking away is Troy Dillon in this match. Back elbow. n.e.r.d still standing. n.e.r.d looking to get a quick victory. One. Troy into the cover now. One. No. Not a one. Nothing between these two men so far. Knee. Calf kick by Troy. As n.e.r.d rolls onto the apron. Troy Dillon looking to bring him back into the ring with a shot to the back of the head, I believe that was. And Troy Dillon in the corner now. A kendo stick is thrown in by Big Kimbo. If Troy uses that, he will be disqualified. Jumping clothesline into the nip up. The referee getting rid of that kendo stick now. Troy in the corner. Came running in, but n.e.r.d counters it with a kick to the body. And a strike. Chop. Punch. Been a strike fest so far between these two men. King of Vegas division action to kick off this show. The new King of Vegas champion Killing Crow's got eyes on this match. n.e.r.d giving Troy a free shot. And Troy will take it with the chop. About 3 minutes into this 15-minute time limit match. Nothing between these two men so far. And both of these men throwing hands. Who's going to remain standing? Who's going to come out on top? Nothing between them still. Punch by Troy. And into another exchange of strikes between these two men. What a way to kick off this show. Episode 12 of Skeg Vegas Wrestling on the road to Summer in Vegas 5. Your free to watch monthly pay-per-view for this month. We know Troy Dillon will face Freddie Fox for the No Limits Championship there, but he is putting that on the line here against n.e.r.d. So if n.e.r.d wins, he will be going to Summer in Vegas 5 to face Freddie Fox for the No Limits Championship. And these two men throwing hands once again. n.e.r.d's rocked. Troy Dillon comes running in with the Tiger Driver into the cover. 1, 2. Gets a 2. n.e.r.d kicks out. Troy going after the arm now, needing the skull by n.e.r.d. n.e.r.d needs to find a way back in this match and quick. Punch. Grabs him from behind, looking for sliced bread. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, near fall. Troy Dillon only just getting the shoulder up. Pulls him up to his feet. I don't know why that was. n.e.r.d with the strikes now. Troy stunned against the ropes. Punch by n.e.r.d. Choking Troy on the top rope. Not a usual trait of n.e.r.d to use the ropes, but doing what he's got to win. And a power slam by n.e.r.d. There's Big Kimbo distracting n.e.r.d. 5 minutes into this 15-minute time limit match. n.e.r.d grabs him from behind. Shot to the back. Grabs him from behind again. Huge back suplex by n.e.r.d. Both men are down. And a great way to kick off this show. n.e.r.d. with the elbow drop. Grabbing Troy Dillon. n.e.r.d's busted open. Troy Dillon's busted open as well, I believe. And n.e.r.d. looking to end this match now with the submission. It is locked in. Troy needs to crawl for the ropes and needs to crawl fast or counter this submission maneuver by n.e.r.d. And Troy Dillon boots him off, manages to escape. And n.e.r.d. takes him down. n.e.r.d. seems to have put on some muscle in his time away from Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Forearm by Troy Dillon. Springboard kick, and what a kick it was into the cover. 1, 2. I've never seen anything like that. That was quite the kick by Troy Dillon. Stump to the face. Troy Dillon into the ropes, went for the penalty kick. Backflip. Sent on by Troy. And now to the top rope. You would think this is no limits division action right now. Double foot stomp by Troy Dillon. As n.e.r.d. is stunned against the ropes. Troy Dillon looking to decapitate him. That is it. 1, 2. Only a 2. Wow. Look at the blood dripping out of n.e.r.d. Troy Dillon going after the head. Shot to the gut. Punch. Grabs him from behind. German suplex by n.e.r.d. Where is n.e.r.d. going now? To the corner. And a run up with the front flip DDT. Into the cover to win this match. 1, 2. Oh, another near fall in this match. And n.e.r.d. dragging Troy Dillon. Troy trying to make it to his feet. n.e.r.d. pulls him up. Forearm by Troy. Punch. Looking for... Oh, the huge back suplex. Calls that echoes of CTE into the cover to win this match. Another near fall. n.e.r.d. only just getting the shoulder up. And Troy Dillon into the ground of punches. And still striking away. n.e.r.d. in a bad way now. Kneeling jawbreaker by n.e.r.d. n.e.r.d. with the punch. Grabs him from behind. Waistlock. Takedown by a former Ironman champion. The inaugural Ironman champion is Big Kimbo. Gets involved again, distracting n.e.r.d. in this match. The referee should eject him from ringside. And Troy looking to steal the win here. Into the cover. 1, 2. Another near fall in this match, but n.e.r.d. manages to kick out. And n.e.r.d. with a short arm clothesline. And he's n.e.r.d. looking for the submission again. I believe he is. Troy Dillon needs to crawl for the ropes. He needs to crawl for the ropes, so he's going to tap out. An embarrassing way to lose a wrestling match. But Troy Dillon countering it and escaping it once again. Back elbow. Second back elbow. Third back elbow. And now Troy Dillon looking for a submission of his own. Got the leg of n.e.r.d. Is n.e.r.d. going to tap out? And n.e.r.d. managing to escape with the punches. Troy Dillon countered that. Went to Irish whip n.e.r.d. n.e.r.d. Irish whips him into the ref. I don't think that was on purpose. And n.e.r.d. rolling through into the Pele kick. And the elbow drop. Stomp to the leg. There is n.e.r.d. going now. To the top rope. What does he have in mind? Oh, for the huge splash, and Troy Dillon managed to get out of the way. Back elbows. Troy went to Irish whip him. n.e.r.d. Irish whips him into the corner. Punch by Troy. Sends n.e.r.d. into the corner. Comes running in with a huge running kick. n.e.r.d. is rocked. Crawls to the corner. Troy comes running in with the double foot stomp. That has got to be it. Into the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up at 2 by n.e.r.d. Not long left in this match. Troy Dillon with the headlock into the handstand. 4 minutes left of this 15-minute time limit match. Troy going after the head. Kicked off by n.e.r.d. n.e.r.d. takes Troy down into the cover. Is that it? 1, 2. Another near fall in this match. But can't get the job done. n.e.r.d. on Troy Dillon. n.e.r.d. to the top row. Wow, what a maneuver. That is it. 1, 2. Another near fall in this match. What is it going to take to win? The fans are enjoying this one. Sent off into the ropes. DDT by Troy Dillon. Just stood over n.e.r.d. Staring down at him. Wasting precious time if he wants to win this match. Looking for echoes of CTA into the cover. 1, 2. Another near fall in this match. Neither men can get the job done. n.e.r.d. trying to get to his feet. Troy looking to end it with the back door driver. 1, 2, 3. Great showing by n.e.r.d. but Troy Dillon picking up the win in this opening contest. As you go to the replays, next up we have Wingman Division action. It is going to be Wicked Khaos, King Phoenix and Tyson Adams versus Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. Let's get the show to 38 likes. If I haven't welcomed you, let me know and I will give you a welcome. Welcome Tyson Adams, welcome Slade. Welcome Hollywood Nova, I believe that is. Remember, if you've not got your wrestling name as your YouTube name, please let us know who you are in the live chat. So many near falls in that match, but Troy Dillon managing to pick up a second win in a row and keep his match at Summer in Vegas 5 against the No Limits champion Freddie Fox for the No Limits championship. Freddie Fox had eyes on that match out. Killing Crow had eyes on his division. Welcome Tommy Wyatt. Match of the night, says somebody in the live chat. The backdoor driver dropping n.e.r.d. on his head for the 1, 2, 3. And the winner of this match, Troy Dillon. "39 viewers, thank you so much for watching Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Please drop a like. Welcome Zork. I want to see all 4 of these men in the live chat. I want to see who you want to win in the live chat, and I would greatly appreciate if you could send the show link about to your friends, to your social medias, to your followers, to your Instagram stories. It is going to be Wicked Khaos, Tyson Adams and King Phoenix versus Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. The following is a tag team match in the Wingman division. Making their way to the ring first, the team of Tyson Adams, King Phoenix, Wicked Khaos. Wicked Khaos made their tag team debut at Crash and Burn 6, defeating Wolf Creek, Cameron Miller and Michael Matthews in a #1 contenders match. At Summer in Vegas 5, they will face the Wingman champions Apex Order, Jordan Shaw and Amari Alcantara for the Wingman championships, assuming Apex Order are still champions by then. Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens are 0-4 at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Their last 2 losses were to Too Pretty, Christian Barnett and Nathan Avery on episode 6, and to Forsaken, Jack Asselworth and Mac Riley on episode 3. Tyson Adams is a former No Limits champion. King Phoenix, a former 2-time Wingman champion, 4-time No Limits champion, a Skeg Vegas Wrestling Hall of Famer. And their opponents, the team of Adrian Brooks, Noah Stevens, Supremacy. These two 0-4 at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. What a huge win it would be for them if they could defeat Wicked Khaos, who are 1-0 since teaming together. King Phoenix is 2-0 since returning to Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Tyson Adams with a record of 49 wins, 1 draw and 14 losses. This is your second match of the evening. We have just seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d in your opening contest. After this match, the Ironman Championship will be on the line. It's going to be the Ironman Champion Vincent Payne versus the debuting Austin Hernandez. Co-main event, Ken Alexander versus Brody Reeves. Main event, Queen of Vegas Championship. On the line, it is going to be the Queen of Vegas Champion Paris Skye versus Victoria. This match will have a 15-minute time limit. It is going to be King Phoenix to start off against Adrian Brooks. And off we go. King Phoenix baited enemy and kick to the body. Enziguri to the back of the head. And King Phoenix just stood over his opponent. Roundhouse kick, second roundhouse kick. And a forearm by King Phoenix, who returned to Skeg Vegas Wrestling, defeating Angel. And some more strikes by King Phoenix and a lariat. It's been all Wicked Khaos so far. They are feeling confident after defeating Wolf Creek in their debut as a team. And now striking away is King Phoenix. Adrian Brooks manages the counter, sends him into the corner. Supremacy was looking to make the tag. King Phoenix counter with a back elbow, knee, forearm, kick, chop. Adrian still standing. King Phoenix sends him into the corner. And a tag team maneuver coming up by Wicked Khaos. The big boot into the knee strike. Into the assisted shooting star by Wicked Khaos. As Adrian Brooks rolls to the outside. Tyson Adams holds the ring. Adrian Brooks trying to pull himself up. Count at 3. Adrian back in the ring. Tyson Adams with the forearm. And now Adrian making the tag to Noah Stevens. Will Noah Stevens have any better luck? Went for the strike and missed. Puts Tyson in the fireman's carry. Escapes out the back. Knee strike by Tyson Adams. Oh, turn his attention to Adrian Brooks. Adrian Brooks for a minute. And that allowed Noah Stevens. The two bump into each other. Punch by Tyson. Fast strikes by Tyson. Again into another knee strike. Kick to the gut, uppercut, still standing is Noah Stevens. Tyson came running in, Noah comes running in, Tyson comes running in with a big boot, taking down Noah Stevens. Knee, stunned against the ropes. Went for the lariat and thrown to the outside, and Noah Stevens to the outside with a shooting star. Went for the stomp. Tyson to his feet. Tyson with that running big boot again. Tyson rolls back in. King Phoenix going off the Noah Stevens. Tyson takes out Adrian off the apron. Irish whipped back into the ring now is Noah Stevens. Being all wicked chaos so far. Punch. Knee. Punch to the body. Punch to the body again. Punch. Striking away is Tyson Adams. Forearm. Noah looking for a pin attempt. One. Only a one. Striking away now is Noah Stevens. With the set-up powerbomb, getting Tyson up, showing off his strength. And Noah onto the apron now. What does he have in mind? Slingshot lariat by Noah Stevens, pulling Tyson to his feet. Irish whips him into the corner. He'll be looking to make a tag. Yes, he was. Tyson counters. Tyson with the running knee. 4 minutes into this 15-minute time limit match. It is your second match of the evening. Wicked Chaos. Tyson Adams and King Phoenix versus Supremacy. Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. Tyson comes running in again. And it's the Alabama Slam. Into the cover. Is that enough? 1, 2. Shoulder up at 2 by Noah Stevens. Who's looking to make the tag to Adrian Brooks. And Adrian Brooks is tagged in now. Back elbows by Tyson. Sends him into the corner. Cheap shot by King Phoenix, taking Adrian down. Tyson pulls him up to his feet. Sends him into the corner. And another tag team maneuver coming up by Wicked Chaos. What is this? An assisted double foot stomp. Absolutely devastating by Wicked Chaos. As Adrian Brooks rolls to the outside. Does King Phoenix have in mind? Rope step top pick on Elo, but Adrian Brooks countered it. And a Kamagoye on the outside, the knee strike. Puts him in the fireman's carry. Roundhouse kick to the back of the head. Supremacy finally showing life. Forearm. Noah on the apron, now to the top rope. Adrian, sorry. To the top rope, what does he have in mind? Oh, went for the Meteora and a bad landing on the outside as King Phoenix rolls back in. Knee by King Phoenix and a running forearm and a nip up. Gonna make the tag to Tyson, no to the corner. Torn in the corner is King Phoenix. He's running in with the head scissors takedown. And talking some more trash is King Phoenix. Comes running in again, kneeling jawbreaker by Adrian Brooks. Punch, went for the forearm, that was countered. King Phoenix looking for a tiger driver into the cover. 1. Only a 1 after all the damage that's been inflicted. King Phoenix went after Noah, Adrian after Tyson. And now these two meeting in the center of the ring again, sent off into the ropes. Drop down. Slams him into the mat. Roundhouse kick to the chest. And tags in Noah Stevens. Puts him in the fireman's carry. Showing off his strength. Drops him head first into the turnbuckle. And another tag is made by Supremacy. Kick in the corner. Stomping him into the corner is Adrian Brooks with the double knees. What a win this would be for Supremacy to pick up their first win over Wicked Chaos. Their first win at Skeg Vegas Wrestling, and it be over Wicked Chaos. It's going to be a tough task though. Forearm by King Phoenix. King Phoenix with the lariat. Absolutely beautiful. And now into the shooting star, but managing to get the knees up Did Adrian Brooks with a drop kick. Pulls him up to his feet. Sent off into the ropes. Slingbladed by Brooks. Into the cover. Oh, and Tyson breaks it up instantly. Brooks pulls him to his feet. Kick to the gut by Phoenix. Sent into the corner by Adrian. Back elbow in the corner by Phoenix. Sent into the corner once again. Went for the forearm. Moved out of the way. Misses with a strike. Back and forth between these two men. King Phoenix sends him into the corner. Comes running in with the drop kick. And another drop kick by King Phoenix. Adrian Brooks down. King Phoenix tags in Tyson Adams. Tyson just stood over his opponent. Adrian pulling himself up. Tyson sends him into the corner. Tyson comes running in with a corner trap spear. Into the backflip. Into another corner trap spear by the real threat. Tyson Adams into the running attack. Pulls into his feet. It's an Irish whipping into the corner. It was countered. And now Adrian Brooks with a enziguri off the middle rope. Pulls him up. Kick to the gut by Tyson. Tyson sends him into the corner. Another tag team maneuver coming up by Wicked Khaos. Lariat. Forearm. Another forearm. The hell is this? Backbreaker and a knee. Enziguri and a flatliner. Beautiful by Wicked Khaos. As Brooks rolls to the outside. About 10 minutes into this match. Count at 5. Adrian back in. To meet King Phoenix. Who drops him down. And King Phoenix to the corner. Looking for a knee strike into World's Car. Doesn't go for the pin. Tags in Tyson. Tyson takes out Noah. Tyson to the top rope. Maybe he was thinking that elbow drop, but got to his feet. Did Adrian Brooks, and Adrian Brooks was looking to end it. Tyson with the strikes. Sent into the corner. Back elbow. Oh, Tyson with a chop block. Not messing around now. Tyson Adams pulls him to his feet. Looking for Psych! Spike drilling him into the mat. Pulls him to his feet. Sends him into the corner. King Phoenix with a cheap shot. Tyson pulls him back up. And now Wicked Khaos looking to end this match with Super Wicked! The assisted cutter. Noah Stevens took off the apron. King Phoenix into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Wicked Khaos scored 2-0 as a team at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. I believe that they call that Super Wicked. As you go to the replays. Next up, Ironman Championship on the line. It is going to be the debuting Austin Hernandez versus the Ironman champion Vincent Payne for the Ironman Championship. So far tonight, we have seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d. We've just seen Wicked Khaos King Phoenix and Tyson Adams defeat Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. In the co-main event, it will be Ken Alexander versus Brody Reeves. Main event, Queen of Vegas Championship is on the line. It is going to be Victoria versus the Queen of Vegas Champion, Skye, for the Queen of Vegas Championship. What's been everyone's favourite match so far? Let me know in the live chat. What match are you most looking forward to with the matches we have left? How many likes are we on? Somebody please let me know. You see that world's cutter by King Phoenix. And you see that spike drilling him into the mat. And then Super Wicked gets the job done, the assisted cutter. I believe that's what it's called. Welcome Kyle Barker. Apex Order isn't ready. And the winners of this match, the team of Tyson Adams, King Phoenix, Wicked, Khaos. 2-0 now as a team, Wicked, Khaos. We're looking at our next Wingman champions. Comes Summer in Vegas 5. And next up, our third match of the evening is going to be the debuting Austin Hernandez versus the Ironman champion, Vincent Payne, for the Ironman Championship. I want to see both of these men in the live chat. I want to see who you want to win in the live chat, and I would greatly appreciate it if you could send the show link about to your friends, to your social media, to your followers, to your Instagram stories. The following is a one-on-one match for the Skeg Vegas Wrestling Ironman Championship. Making his way to the ring, first the challenger, making his Skeg Vegas Wrestling debut, Austin Hernandez. Austin Hernandez will compete in the No Limits division, the same division as Vincent Payne. This match came about after the Ironman champion Vincent Payne asked the general manager Fox Winters, who's next? Fox chose Austin Hernandez. Vincent defeated the now former two-time Ironman champion Brody Reeves on episode 10 to become champion. He retained the championship last episode on episode 11 against Adam Punk in his first title defense. Fighting another debutant this week in Austin Hernandez. Vincent Payne has a record of 17 wins and 17 losses. The No Limits champion Freddie Fox has got eyes on this match, eyes on his division. Welcome Cleo. Remember, every match for the Ironman Championship has a 10-minute time limit. The Ironman Championship must be defended weekly. On weekly episodes of Skeg Vegas Wrestling, it cannot be defended at free-to-watch monthly pay-per-views. You cannot compete for the Ironman Championship if you have held the King of Vegas Championship, the Wingman Championships, or the No Limits Championship. The inaugural Ironman champion was n.e.r.d, who lost to Brody Reeves, who lost to Philip Adams, who lost to Jaden Morales, the longest reigning Ironman champion in promotion history, who lost to Wayne Santana, who lost to Devin Jones, who lost to Brody Reeves, the first ever two-time Ironman champion and only two-time Ironman champion who lost to Vincent Payne. We've had 7 Ironman champions so far. And his opponent, the champion, is the Skeg Vegas Wrestling Ironman champion, Vincent Payne. The Ironman Championship has become a big part of these weekly episodes of Skeg Vegas Wrestling. This is your third match of the evening. So far tonight, we've seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d. We've just seen Wicked Khaos, King Phoenix and Tyson Adams defeat Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. This is your third match of the evening. The first of two championship matches here tonight. It is going to be the debuting Austin Hernandez versus Vincent Payne for the Ironman Championship. Vincent Payne going to have a second title defense, or is he going to lose it to the debutant? Very experienced Vincent Payne, been at Skeg Vegas Wrestling a long time. I believe we are seeing the best version of him currently. See what Austin Hernandez can do in his debut, getting a huge opportunity in his debut in a title match. So it's for the Ironman Championship. New title designs at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Vincent looks fired up. And off we go. Kick to start off by Austin Hernandez, rolling through with the Pele kick. And a luchador into the cover. Is that going to be enough? One. Only a one. Oh, standing splash. And a splash out of the corner. Beautiful by Austin Hernandez. What a start to his Skeg Vegas Wrestling career. And another splash. And now to the corner. Vincent's dazed and rocked. Austin Hernandez comes running in with the kick. What a start for him into the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up at 2 by Vincent Payne. Kick to the back. Going after the arm now. What does Hernandez have in mind? Looking for the drop kick. Vincent Payne rolling out of the way. Kick to the gut. Brainbuster by Vincent. He just stands over the debutant. Spin kick by Hernandez. Into the cartwheel senton. And Austin Hernandez in the corner getting himself fired up. Went for the roundhouse kick. Vincent ducked it. Vincent with a knee. Kick. Back elbow kick. Knee strike by the Ironman champion. And now looking for a gnarly gutbuster. That was brutal. Attacking the arm now. We know he's a technical wrestler, Vincent Payne. He will go after them limbs. He will go for them submissions. Austin Hernandez out of it in the corner. And on the apron, sorry. And now Vincent Payne. Looking for the upside down in the ropes. Attacking the entire body here. And a big boot knocking Austin Hernandez off the apron. And Vincent holds the ring. Austin Hernandez back in. Vincent Payne in complete control. All of a sudden, dragon screw attacking the leg of the debutant. Super kick into the arm trap. German suplex. And after that start by Austin Hernandez, Vincent Payne has took control. Slow and methodical offense, but effective. Drops him on the back of his head. Slowed this match right down as Vincent Payne. And now looking to drop him on his neck. Brutal maneuver by the Iron Man champion. And again just stood over the debutant, staring down at him, waiting for him to get to his feet so he can inflict more damage. Slamming him into the mat and now going after the arm once again. We've seen this in past Vincent matches. He's going to look to snap the arm of Austin Hernandez. Absolutely brutal. No mercy being shown by Vincent Payne. In complete control. Looking for the ankle breaker or the knee breaker into the dragon screw. And look at Austin Hernandez, he's in such a bad way. Rolls to the outside. On the apron now. Comes flying in with a warrior. I don't think Vincent expected that. And now Austin Hernandez with a Phoenix splash to the back of Vincent Payne. And now kicking him while he's down in the face. And Austin Hernandez fired up out of nowhere. Counter by Vincent. Sent into the corner. Sent head first into the turnbuckle. Is Vincent have in mind here? What is this? Oh, a Falcon Arrow into the ring. Is that enough? One. Only a one. Oh, she's going for the win. 1, 2, almost had it out of nowhere. For the kick to the gut, countered. Into the ropes, back elbow, Austin Hernandez. Stomp to the arm. Kick to the back. Drop kick to the shoulder. Roundhouse kick. Kick to the leg, kick to the gut. Looking for the sunset flip. Powerbomb on the outside. Pulls him up to his feet. Just 3 minutes left in this match. Sent into the ring post. Pulls him up. Sends him into the ring post again. Vincent Payne in a bad way. Just 3 minutes left in this match. Sends him into the steel steps and Vincent Payne back in the ring. In at 7, Vincent grabs him from behind. Back elbow by Austin Hernandez, who grabs Vincent from behind. Looking for the tilt-wheel head scissors. And now to the top rope. Went for the shooting star. Vincent saw it coming. Sent into the corner. Went for the corner trap spear. Vincent moved out of the way. Vincent with a double foot stomp out of the corner. Into the mounted punches. Striking away. Huge forearm by Vincent Payne. Crawls to the corner. Does Austin Hernandez. Vincent Payne puts him on the top rope. What does Vincent have in mind? Looking for the sidewalk slam off the top rope. Standing shooting star. The fans are chanting, this is awesome, this is about to end. What does Vincent have in mind? Grabs him towards the corner. To the top rope. Vincent was looking to end it, but Austin Hernandez got to his feet. Drops him on his arm. Hits him with a kick. Out of it in the corner. Double foot stomp. Throws him out the corner. Vincent Payne on the middle rope, looking for the springboard moonsault into the cover with a minute left. 1, 2, 3, and Vincent Payne retains his Iron Man Championship. As you go to the replays. Next up is your co-main event, No Limits division action. It is going to be Brody Reeves versus Ken Alexander. You go to the replays. So far tonight, we have seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d. We've seen Wicked Khaos, King Phoenix and Tyson Adams defeat Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. We've just seen Vincent Payne defeat Austin Hernandez. Just got the co-main event and the main event to go. Let me know what your favourite match has been so far in the live chat. Let me know what match you're most looking forward to with the matches we have left. Welcome Hardcore Pro Wrestling. Remember, if you've not got your wrestling name as your YouTube name, please let us know what you are in the live chat. Welcome Monica Monroe. And the winner of this match, and still Skeg Vegas Wrestling Iron Man Champion, Vincent Payne. Another title defense for Vincent Payne. But now it's time for the co-main event. It is going to be Brody Reeves versus Ken Alexander. I want to see both of these men in the live chat. I want to see who you want to win in the live chat. And I would greatly appreciate it if you could send the show link about to your friends, to your social medias, to your followers, to your Instagram stories. This match will have a 15-minute time limit. Let's get into it. The following is your Skeg Vegas Wrestling co-main event. And is a 1-on-1 match in the No Limits division. Making his way to the ring first, Brody Reeves. Brody Reeves and Ken Alexander were having a conversation in the parking lot. Ken hit Brody, knocking him down, and then walked away. A former two-time Iron Man champion, Brody's last match was against Vincent Payne on episode 10, where he lost the Iron Man championship. Ken Alexander's last match was a win over Joe Burr on episode 2. No Limits division action. I hope the No Limits champion Freddie Fox has got eyes on this match. Brody Reeves with a record of 38 wins, 1 draw and 29 losses since we started keeping track of records. Ken Alexander with 1 win, 1 draw and 5 losses. This match will have a 15-minute time limit. And after this, we have the main event. It is going to be Victoria versus the Queen of Vegas champion, Paris Skye, for the Queen of Vegas championship. And his opponent, Ken Alexander. Ken Alexander looking to pick up a second victory in a row. Did a lot of matches at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. He's tried turning it around, trying to pick up wins now. Picked up his first win recently, and he picked up another win here. It would be a big win over a former two-time Ironman champion, Brody Reeves, the only ever two-time Ironman champion. What's been everyone's favourite match so far? Let me know in the live chat. Creepy. Ken Alexander. This match is going to be so good and cook, says CJ Eddie. Co-main event, Brody Reeves versus Ken Alexander. Off we go. Slap to the face by Ken. Kick to the back of the leg. Kick to the back of the leg again. Uppercut of sorts. Brody fires back with a punch. And these two men into the lockup. Who's going to come out on top? Brody slamming him into the mat. But Ken right back. Oh, what a counter! Brody went for the lariat. Ken into a Spanish fly. One! Only a one. Kick to the leg, stunned against the rope now is Brody Reeves. Kick to the back of the leg. Kick to the back of the leg again. Ken Alexander goes to grab him. Brody Reeves has got the height and weight advantage. And these two into the lockup once again. Brody Reeves pushing him towards the rope, so we're going to get a clean break. No, Brody Reeves with a cheap shot, as expected. Back elbows by Ken Alexander. Slap to the face. Slap to the face again. Ken Alexander throwing hands. Brody rocks, but still standing and firing back with some strikes of his own. Kicking Ken Alexander in the skull. Ken still standing though, and into another lockup between these two men. Brody got the arm. There's Ken Alexander. Got the arm trapped behind the back now. And just squeezing away at the arm. Brody having more success in these holds than Ken. Snap there into the headlock. Squeezing and pulling away is Brody Reeves. And a knee to the back of Ken Alexander. Ken kicks him off. Sends him into the corner. Kick to the leg. Second kick to the leg. Goes to grab him in the corner. Brody fights out of the corner with the punch and now looking for the arm trap. DDT to win this match. 1, 2. Oh, near fall. Just 3 minutes in. Ken Alexander getting his shoulder up though. Where is Brody going? Stomp to the leg. Pulls him to his feet. Ken Alexander escaping out of the back. Sends Brody into the corner. Turns him round this time. Shot to the back. Second shot to the back. Goes to grab him. Back elbow by Brody Reeves. Brody looking for the crossface. It is locked in. Is Ken Alexander going to tap out to the crossface of Brody Reeves? Ken Alexander somehow fighting through with a kick to the gut. Sending Brody onto the apron. Punch. Brody holding his footing. Ken goes to grab him. Shoulder tackle by Brody. Into the ring with the neckbreaker. And now Brody to the top rope. does he have in mind? Ken trying to get to his feet. Elbow drop to the standing Ken Alexander. Into the cover, is that it? 1, 2. Only a 2. Brody into another cover now. Putting his feet on the rope ref. 1, 2. Brody's going to steal the win. Somehow Ken Alexander kicked out. Sent off into the ropes. Counter by Ken. Shot by Ken. Slap by Brody. Slap by Ken. Chop. Punch. These two men throwing hands, centre of the ring. Brody gives Ken a free shot. Ken answers with a strike. Brody gives him another free shot. Ken fires with another strike. He's going to come out on top from this exchange. Both men throwing hands. Brody's rocked. Brody's dazed. Ken Alexander comes running in. Back elbow. Another back elbow. Jumping clothesline. Brody's out of it in the corner. Ken comes running in with a corner trap spear into the back flip. Into another corner trap spear. Into the forearm. To the top rope. Goes Ken Alexander. Does he have in mind? Center! No! Brody got out of the way. Drops him on his face. Brody to the corner. Looking to end this match with the forearm to the back of the head. Ken Alexander ducked it. And now Brody looking for that arm trap. DDT once again. Into the cover. 1, 2. Another near fall, but Ken Alexander won't give up. Stomp. Brody falls into his feet. Going after the leg. And Brody to the corner again. Went for that forearm. Ken Alexander saw it coming. Striking away at Brody Reeves is Ken Alexander. Chop. Leg sweep. Sent on by Ken. Into the cover. Is that enough? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Brody Reeves. Leg drop. Brody out of it in the corner. Does Ken Alexander have in mind? Looking for something big here. Putting Brody Reeves on the top ropes. Ken Alexander looking for the double knees. Into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2. Sent on by Ken. On the middle rope now. Moonsault from the middle rope into another pin attempt. 1, 2. Again, only a 2. Ken going off the back now of Brody Reeves. Brody Reeves with a back elbow. Clothesline. Second clothesline. And a leg sweep taking him down. Now looking for the Kamigoye. The knee strike. And Brody taunting Ken Alexander. Headbutt into the back. Suplex into the cover. 1, 2. Another near fall in this match, but Ken Alexander won't give up. Brody to the corner. Readying up for that forearm. And it connects this time. That's going to be it. 1, 2. Oh! Somehow Ken Alexander getting the shoulder up. I don't know how he did it. Ken Alexander takes the legs of Brody. Senton. Second senton. Third senton. On the middle rope. And Alexander ups against whatever he's going for and comes running in with a running attack. Ken Alexander talking some trash back to Brody now after Brody's talk trash all match. Another running attack by Ken Alexander. Into the corner once again. Getting a huge run up. Ken Alexander with the crucifix into the cover. 1, 2. Again, only a 2. Ken Alexander with the senton to the back of Brody Reeves. Into the top rope. Looking for the diving attack into the cover to win this match. 1, 2. Oh, the nearest of near falls. Brody Reeves only just getting the shoulder up. Ken Alexander going after the legs now with a leg drop. And another leg drop into another cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 again. Ken stood over Brody now. Got to be thinking, what do I have to do to beat you? Ken Alexander looking to lock in a crossface. Brody went for this earlier in the match. Both of these men have crossfaces in their arsenal. Ken Alexander's got it locked in. Brody's got to tap. Somehow Brody's fought free with a kick to the gut. Into the springboard DDT. And now stomping Ken Alexander into the mat. Into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2. Ken Alexander pulling himself up in the corner. Brody going after the leg with a kick to the leg in the ropes. Spinning back fist by Brody Reeves. Getting too cocky once again. Grabs him. Drags him head first into the turnbuckle. Sends him head first into the turnbuckle again. Chop. Second chop. Stomp in the corner. Driving the boot into the throat of Ken Alexander. Just 3 minutes left in this match. We need to find a winner. Where is Brody going? To the top rope. Went for the diving headbutt. Ken Alexander saw it coming. And now Brody went for that DDT. Ken saw that coming. Crucifix by Ken Alexander. Dragging Brody Reeves across the ring. Stomp. It's in the middle rope. Brody getting to his feet. Meteora by Ken Alexander. And again looking to grab and drag Brody. Ken Alexander to the top rope. Looking for a diving senton into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Ken Alexander has defeated a former 2-time Ironman champion. His biggest win at Skeg Vegas Wrestling to date. As you go to the replays, next up is the main event. The Queen of Vegas Championship is on the line. It is going to be the challenger Victoria versus the Queen of Vegas champion Paris Skye for the Queen of Vegas Championship. So far tonight, we have seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d. We have seen Wicked Khaos, King Phoenix and Tyson Adams defeat Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. We have seen Vincent Payne retain the Ironman Championship against Austin Hernandez. We have just seen Ken Alexander defeat Brody Reeves. Everyone in the live chat, let me know what your favourite match has been so far. Welcome Mal Yamashita. If I haven't welcomed you, let me know and I will give you a welcome. Hope everyone's enjoying the show so far. One match left to go, the main event. That match was my favourite, says Kyle Barker. This main event will have a 20-minute time limit. Welcome, Ashley Lee. Best match, 10 out of 10, says Mao Yamashita. About this match, Tommy Wyatt says best match was this one by far. And the winner of this match, Ken Alexander. Big win for Ken here tonight. Second win in a row. And he defeats a former two-time Ironman champion, the only two-time Ironman champion. Let's get into the main event. It's Victoria versus the Queen of Vegas champion, Paris Skye, for the Queen of Vegas championship. I want to see both of these women in the live chat. I want to see you want to win in the live chat, and I would greatly appreciate it if one last time you could send the show link about to your friends, to your social medias, to your followers, to your Instagram stories. The following is your Skeg Vegas Wrestling main event. And is a one-on-one match for the Skeg Vegas Wrestling Queen of Vegas Championship. Making her way to the ring first, the challenger, Victoria. The Queen of Vegas champion Paris Skye was attacking Alexia Robinson when Victoria came out to stop her, attacking her even more. Paris then offered Victoria a match for the Queen of Vegas Championship. That's how this match came about. Paris is looking for her 5th successful title defense after returning against Reina at Arcadia 6, Isabella on episode 6, Elsie Pratt on episode 9, and Ashley Lee at Crash and Burn 6. Skye defeated the now former two-time Queen of Vegas champion Andrea Andrews on episode 1 to become Queen of Vegas champion. Victoria holds wins over Kiana and Isabella on episode 3. Her last match was a loss to the Princess of Vegas champion Ashley Lee for the Princess of Vegas championship on episode 7. Victoria with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Welcome, Miles Dixon. And her opponent, the champion. She is the Skeg Vegas Wrestling Queen of Vegas champion, Paris Skye. Paris Skye with a record of 15 wins, 2 draws, and 9 losses at Skeg Vegas Wrestling. Looking for another successful title defense here. This match will have a 20-minute time limit. We are here till the end. So far tonight, we have seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d. We have seen Wicked Khaos, King Phoenix and Tyson Adams defeat Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. We've seen Vincent Payne retain the Ironman Championship against Austin Hernandez. We've just seen Ken Alexander defeat Brody Reeves. Is Paris Skye going to retain the Queen of Vegas Championship like Vincent Payne retained the Ironman Championship, or are we going to crown a new champion here tonight? Victoria's only lost once at Skeg Vegas Wrestling, that 1 loss to the Princess of Vegas champion Ashley Lee, who Paris Skye retained the Queen of Vegas Championship against at Crash and Burn 6. This should be a good one. 2 of the top women in the Queen of Vegas division going to go at it. Victoria's quickly made a name for herself in the Queen of Vegas division. Paris Skye's doing her best work right now. She is on top of her game. Big match feel. Pay-per-view caliber match this on a weekly episode of Skeg Vegas Wrestling. It is your main event, the Queen of Vegas Championship, the Queen of Vegas Division main event in once again. 20-minute time limit. And off we go. Paris with the kicks to start off. And a huge forearm knocking Victoria down, and Paris just stood over her challenger. Victoria with the punch, forearm punch to the body, and the backbreaker. Paris Skye boots her off. Some more strikes by Paris with the knee strike, but Victoria is still standing, and a forearm by Victoria, taking Paris Skye down, and a running attack by Victoria to the Queen of Vegas champion. Stomp to the arm, and Victoria fired up here in this main event. To the middle rope goes Victoria with the elbow drop. Punch to the back of the head. Paris Skye counters. Paris drives her into the mat, and a stomp to the arm. He stood over the challengers. Paris Skye. Victoria rolls to the outside on the apron now. Back in the ring. Victoria looking to steal the win here. And Paris sends it into a pin attempt of her own. One. No, not even a one. Slap to the face. Second slap. Punch. Slap again. Striking away is Paris Skye. Forearm. Victoria still standing. Victoria sends her off into the ropes. Drop down. Into the loop edge press. And now just slamming her head first into the mat over and over again 3 times. And Victoria fired up once again in this match. Grabs her, drags her head first into the turnbuckle. Choking her in the corner now. Victoria showing her ruthless side. Stomp. Paris Skye fighting back and dropping her on her face. Lifts her up to her feet. Discus punch by Paris. Into the double knees. Into the double knees moonsault. Into the pin. Is that enough? Oh no, not even a one. Victoria with a punch, grabs up from behind. What is this? Oh, brutal slam by the challenger. She looks very fired up here tonight. Why wouldn't she be? Sent off into the ropes. Hip toss, cartwheel, knee strike. There's Victoria going. Is she too far away to the corner? Huge elbow drop into the cover. One. Only a one. And Victoria a little taken back by that. Paris Skye is resilient. Was looking for a powerbomb. Paris countered it with the punches. Was thinking forearm Victoria. Paris with a strike of her own. And both of these women throwing hands for the Queen of Vegas Championship. Who will remain standing? Who's going to walk out Queen of Vegas Champion on the road to Summit in Vegas 5? Victoria gives Paris a free shot. I don't know how wise that was. Victoria with the chop. Paris with the punch. Paris with a strike. And Paris giving Victoria a free shot now. And both of these women throwing hands. Who's going to come out on top? Neither of them do. Victoria sends her into the corner, comes running in with the running knee. And now stomping away at the Queen of Vegas champion in the corner, swearing right in her face, and a stomp again into a pin attempt. 1, 2. Only a 2. To the back. Victoria on the middle rope. Paris trying to get to her feet. Sorry with the Meteora. Pulls her up. by a woman's carry. And drops her head first into the knee, into the cover. Is that enough? 1, 2 to crown a new shoulder up at 2 3/4 by Paris Skye. We was that close to crowning a new Queen of Vegas champion. And now Victoria with the flatliner. Oh, this one will do it. 1, 2. Oh my word, only just kicking out. The Queen of Vegas champion in a bad way. I went for the kick to the back. Paris moved out of the way. Victoria getting desperate now. Her best maneuver did not work. Forearm by Paris. Second forearm. Sling blade by Paris Skye. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up at 2 by Victoria. Paris just stood over the challenger. Kick to the gut and sends it head first into the mat to retain the Queen of Vegas championship. 1, 2. Oh, Victoria only just getting the shoulder up. Nothing between these two women so far. By a woman's carry by Victoria. Roundhouse kick to the back of the head. Where's Victoria going now? To the top rope. Talking trash. Hurricane Rana from the top. Into the pin attempt. 1, 2. Only a 2. 7 minutes into this 20-minute time limit match. Victoria to the corner. What does she have in mind? Looking for that. Hurry out of the corner. Needs to go for the pin. Paris is somehow getting back up. Victoria sends her off into the ropes. Jumping roundhouse kick. And now into the mounted punches. Goes the challenger stomp to the body. Looking for the Kamigoi, the knee strike. And now looking to stomp the champion into the mat over and over again. There is Victoria going now to the top rope. Elbow drop. We saw that earlier in the match. Paris Skye is in a bad way. Crawling to the corner, pulling herself up in the corner. Knee, second knee, third, fourth, fifth. Victoria on fire here tonight. Paris Skye out of the corner with the back elbow. Victoria crawling to the corner now. Paris comes running in with a jumping attack. Into the top rope. Looking for Sky's the limit. That's going to do it. 1, 2. Oh, Victoria somehow getting the shoulder up, kicking out of Sky's the limit. And Paris Skye's a little shocked about that. Double knees into the double knees moonsault. Went for some more double knees, but Victoria got out of the way. Victoria with a spinning kick. And now readying herself to end this match, but Paris counters it, flips it over. Knee strike. Into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2. What's it going to take for one of these women to win here tonight? Looking for the Alabama Slam into the cover. 1, 2. Again, only a 2. Goes to the corner. Looking for the Tiger Driver into another pin attempt. 1, 2. Only a 2 still. Harry's going after the head. Kicked off by Victoria. Victoria was looking to end it. Paris countered. Punch. Grabs her from behind. Looking for the head first into the knee, into the cover. 1, 2. Still only a 2. 10 minutes into this 20-minute match. Victoria in the corner. Lifts her up in the power slam position and drops her down with the scoop slam. Stomp to the back of the head. Boot to the face, second boot to the face, third boot to the face. Paris out of it on the apron. Forearm. What is this? Hurricane Rana by Paris Skye into the yellow driver for the 1, 2. Oh, how did Victoria kick out of that? And look how frustrated Paris Skye is. Double knees. Double knees moonsault. Went for him again. Gone for it too much in this match. Victoria with the strikes. Knee strike. Paris is still standing. Sent off into the ropes. The two collide in the middle. Victoria grabs her, drags her. Head first into the turnbuckle. Clothesline. Drops the head first into the turnbuckle. Into the ropes. Big boot. Into the ropes. Leg drop by Victoria. And she is fired up to become Queen of Vegas champion with the kick. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Paris Skye still kicking out. And Victoria pulls her up. Was looking to end it. Paris Skye countered it. Paris Skye with the go to sleep into the German suplex into the bridge for the 1, 2, 3. And Paris Skye retains the Queen of Vegas championship once again. As you go to the replays. If you are watching the show, please drop a like, please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell, select all, it will let you know whenever I go live. If you're watching this after, once it gets uploaded, please watch it for at least 2 minutes. Drop a like, leave a comment. If you're watching this live, once it gets uploaded, please go back, watch it for at least 2 minutes. Drop a like, leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram at Skeg Vegas Wrestling, at S Vegas Wrestling. You can vote for the best match from this show on Instagram at S Vegas Wrestling, Skeg Vegas Wrestling Spotlight. Follow me on X at S Vegas Wrestling. As we finish off these replays. Tonight we have seen Troy Dillon defeat n.e.r.d. We've seen Wicked Khaos, King Phoenix and Tyson Adams defeat Supremacy, Adrian Brooks and Noah Stevens. We've seen Vincent Payne retain the Iron Man Championship against Austin Hernandez. We saw Ken Alexander defeat Brody Reeves. And we just saw Paris Skye retain the Queen of Vegas Championship against Victoria with that go to sleep into that German suplex. And the winner of this match, and still Skeg Vegas Wrestling Queen of Vegas Champion, Paris Skye. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I'll be back live not tomorrow, next Wednesday. We will be back to Wednesdays after this show. I'm just busy tomorrow, so I had to do the show a day earlier. So I'll be back live on Wednesday, the 23rd of July. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next episode.